The mistress kicked out the pregnant wife, only to see her a year later. Yulu and Haran were childhood sweethearts. They grew up together, went to school together, and got married after graduation. Their marriage was the talk of the town, as Yulu was known to be the coldest and most heartless woman in their hometown. No one thought she would ever get married, let alone have a happily ever after. But she chose happiness, and she chose it with Haran. Their marriage was blessed with a baby boy, and life seemed to be perfect for them. That is until the mistress came into the picture. The mistress was the boss's daughter from Haran's company. She had everything going for her: beauty, brains, and money. She was everything Yulu was not. She wanted Haran all to herself. She started by seducing Haran, whispering sweet nothings in his ears, and slowly but surely, she became his weakness. Haran started spending more time at work, giving the mistress all the attention she wanted. Yulu felt neglected and soon discovered that she was pregnant. She confronted Haran, who in turn asked her for a divorce. He didn't want a baby, especially not now when his company was going through a rough patch. Yulu was heartbroken, but she refused to give him a divorce. She knew she could make it on her own. With the support of her parents, she gave birth to their baby girl and named her Zhao Ai. She raised Zhao Ai all by herself, working day and night to give her daughter the best life possible. Meanwhile, Haran and his so-called fiancée got married. The wedding was lavish, and everyone in attendance had a great time, including the bride's parents. A year had passed since then, and Yulu was now a successful businesswoman. She was no longer the weak and helpless woman Haran had left behind. She was strong, independent, and most importantly, happy. She was invited to a business conference where she met a renowned investor. They hit it off immediately, and he expressed his admiration for her, which made Yulu feel good about herself. A few weeks later, he proposed to her, and she accepted. On the day of her wedding, she decided to give Haran a call. She wanted to tell him that she was getting married, to which he replied that he was expecting the call. He told her that he wasn't happy with her decision, but since she was his past, he wished her well. He hung up the phone and threw it on the table, much to the surprise of his wife, who was sitting right next to him. He got a call from an unknown number, and when he picked up, it was Yulu's mother. She asked for forgiveness on behalf of her daughter and informed him that Yulu had found someone new. Haran felt a surge of emotions: happiness, sadness, anger, and regret. He realized that he had made a big mistake by leaving Yulu. He wanted to apologize to her, to tell her that he still loved her and that he wanted her back, but it was too late. Yulu had moved on, and she was getting married to a man who truly loved and respected her. As the wedding ceremony commenced, Haran arrived with his wife by his side. Everyone was shocked to see him, but he ignored all the stares and walked up to Yulu. He apologized for his behavior in the past and asked for a second chance, but Yulu refused. She said that she didn't know if she could ever forgive him. Devastated and ashamed, Haran left the venue with his wife. As they drove away, he looked back at Yulu, who was standing at the entrance, watching them leave. He had lost her, and it was all because of his arrogance and stupidity.